The road to GH will reveal how Kristina has been haunted by an unhealable pain since losing her unborn child in a tense confrontation with Ava. The court's ruling brought no justice for her, leaving Kristina feeling that everything was meaningless and unjust. This loss pushed her into a state of madness, determined to seek justice at any cost. Unlike previous times when she could control her emotions, this time, Kristina lost all control. She was certain that Ava was responsible for the death of her child, and nothing could stop her from seeking revenge. Confrontations, schemes, and complex calculations constantly swirled in her mind. Kristina began to track Ava's every move, every call, every meeting. She wouldn't miss any piece of information about her rival's life. Ava, unaware that she had created a dangerous enemy, lived cautiously with her actions, not knowing that Kristina was quietly getting closer. However, fortune did not smile on Kristina. As she was closing in on Ava, a shadow suddenly appeared, Michael, her beloved brother, who was the only one who could stop her. Despite her best efforts to halt her rage, Kristina couldn't escape her fury. A shot rang out, and the person she loved most became the victim. The scene unfolded like a nightmare. Michael fell, blood spreading everywhere. Kristina couldn't understand what had just happened. Panic consumed her, but it was too late. In a brief moment, she had lost the only thing left in her life. Michael, with all his love and protection for her, paid the ultimate price with his life. In unbearable pain, Kristina had to face the unchangeable truth: she had killed her brother because of the blind rage within her. Not only had she lost the brother she cherished, but she also had to bear the weight of irreparable guilt. Port Charles, which had long been familiar with the storms of the Corinthos family, was now caught in a new one. But no one could understand the depth of the breakdown in Kristina's mind. The destruction was not just physical loss, it was an irreversible psychological collapse. Kristina, now left with an empty and guilty self, realized that there were some things lost that could never be regained, whether through revenge or justice. Her life had changed forever, and nothing could heal the deep wound she had inflicted on herself. All Kristina needed was one opportunity. She knew that in the world of mafia families, one wrong step from an enemy could become the perfect chance to act. She had carefully calculated each step, from threats to seduction, even trying to drag Ava into dangerous situations. She didn't just want revenge, she wanted to see Ava suffer, to lose everything. Not only Kristina, but the entire Corinthos family was drawn into the collapse of an empire. Sonny, who always protected his daughter, might face a difficult situation when Kristina decides to act on her own. Kristina no longer trusted anyone. She had lost faith in justice, and now, she wanted to become the one to enforce it, no matter the cost. Kristina stood at a crossroads in life, where no easy path existed. What she had done was unforgivable, and deep down, she knew this. But could she awaken or continue to drown in darkness? This question was not easy to answer, for it concerned not only what had happened but also the choices she would make in the future. Since the fateful shot that took Michael's life, Kristina had lived in an unending nightmare. The guilt, like an invisible burden, weighed on each of her steps. There was no peace or justice she had sought, only emptiness and an unending torment. Long nights passed as Kristina couldn't sleep, haunted by images of Michael, Ava, and herself in the midst of destruction. Awakening seemed a distant concept for Kristina at this point. All she could do was find a way to continue existing, even if it was an existence without purpose. She had lost too much and no longer trusted herself enough to find a way out. The broken pieces of her soul couldn't easily be mended, and with each passing day, she felt herself drifting further from salvation.